Good evening, I'm Todd Kuntz. Thank you for joining us on this election day. We begin tonight with team election coverage happening right now all across southeastern Idaho counties. We have reporters with live updates from select precincts. Eyewitness News 3's Cole Sams has a live look at the voter turnout in Bannock County. Braden Wilson is in Madison County. Our Kaylee Galaviz will have the latest on the Shelley Bond vote today. And our Seth Ratliff is reporting from Idaho Falls to talk about the city council races. That's where we want to begin tonight with Seth.
Hi, Todd. We are here at Precinct 21 near Freeman Park at the ISU Student Union Building here in Idaho Falls. And as you can see right now, it is not very busy, but they told me earlier today that they've seen a steady stream of people, which hopefully means that most of Idaho is getting out, voting, casting their votes in the democratic process. But we should be seeing more people in the next couple of hours, especially as more people get off work. That's according to the Bonneville County Elections Office. As for the candidates today, there are 2 seats up for grabs in the Idaho Falls City Council. Earlier today, I was able to catch up with some of those candidates and check in today as they told me about their platform and just kind of highlighted that for any last-minute voters. Here's what they said. Incumbent John Radford and challenger Donna Howard are running for seat 5 of the City Council. Radford has served on the City Council for 2 terms, while Howard runs the group Concerned Citizens of Idaho Falls. One issue both candidates want to tackle is the cost of housing in Idaho Falls. What are your plans going into? Incumbent John Radford and challenger Donna Howard are running for seat 5 of the City Council. Radford has served on the City Council for 2 terms, while Howard runs the group Concerned Citizens of Idaho Falls. One issue both candidates want to tackle is the cost of housing in Idaho Falls. What are your plans going into this next term should you win?
Yeah, we're going to really look closely at the rules around building structures and building neighborhoods and developments. We want to make sure that we're friendly to development, but we also need to make sure that we're limiting unlimited growth. Make sure that we have an opportunity to grow in an intelligent way.
We need to focus on getting businesses in here that can pay decent wages so that people can afford to live and move into these buildings. And I am an advocate for small business and letting the people that live in the city run the businesses and take care of the needs that need to be met for the people that live here.
In the other race, growth and city development remain a key issue as well. Both Kirk Larson and Barbara Miller believe they have what it takes to guide Idaho Falls in the right direction. In your own opinion, what qualifies you to serve on our city council?
I've been interested and done various forms of public service for a long time. I've been involved in a lot of organizations locally that deal with economic development, including the East Central Idaho Planning and Development Association in Rexburg, often known as the Development Company.
I think first and foremost, the best skill is that I am a business owner, a business that we built from scratch. So I am very well versed in budgeting and in managing money and putting it to its best use.
Now, according to what the candidates said earlier today, they all said that they were confident going into today's election, but we'll have to wait till tonight to see how these polling numbers stack up and who will be in the city council. But as you can see, more people were coming in during this package, and hopefully we'll have more people come in as the hours progress and as the voting continues tonight. But for now, in Idaho Falls, I'm Seth Ratliff reporting.
All right, Seth, thanks for that. Of course, people are just getting off work, so the numbers will start picking up a little bit, but do remember you have until the polls close tonight at 8 o'clock. Let's go to Cole Sams now with updates from Bannock County, where 3 seats are up for grabs on the Pocatello City Council. Cole is live in Pocatello to tell us more about these hotly contested races. Cole.
Yeah, here at Holt Arena, people have been coming in and out of these doors since 8 a.m. to determine the future of Bannock County and Pocatello. And the race on everybody's minds is the seats for the Pocatello City Council, with seats 1, 2, and 3 all up for grabs. Now, the race For seats 2 and 3 are between two candidates, with seat 2 a race between the incumbent Brent Nichols and his challenger Stephen Craig Yadon. And seat 3 is a race between the incumbent Corey Mangum and his challenger Gary Exzion. Seat 1, though, is a different story. After Scott Marchand decided to not run for his seat back, there were 5 candidates who decided to run. They are James Bucci, Stephen Contreras, Rainbow Maldonado, Hayden Paulson, and Carta Sierra, also known as Idaho Law. I spoke with all 5 candidates today to get their perspective on why they are running for office.
I ran for city council because I love the city. This was an amazing place with amazing people. I love the environment around here. Downtown's amazing. It's a great place, and what I'm seeing is we're kind of building it up as we have before, and we need to make change, and I believe I can bring that to the city.
In the immediate range, I'm getting into that seat, I think is learning and talking to people, working with the people in the city. There's between 500 to 700 employees, and finding out they're the experts within their fields, talking to them, seeing what their objectives are, what are their needs, and really working with the current city council and the mayor is my immediate goals for city council.
I'm running for city council because I think I can make a big difference. I think I can make a difference in road improvement, improvement in senior citizen programs, improvement in veteran programs. Also, most importantly, I think I can make a difference in improving the relationship with the city councilmen as well as with the mayor.
One of the biggest things that I'd like to address is the issue of housing in this community. I know it's very nuanced. I know it can't happen immediately, but I really would like to emphasize that to make sure our fixed income seniors, our lower income families and young families who want to stay here can stay here.
I've been running for office here. I've been active in city. I've been active in the legal department here in the past and present. And basically, we're out to arrest them, prosecute them of heinous crimes, murder, criminal abuse, neglect, endangerment, misprision of felony. These are serious crimes, and they shouldn't be in office engaging in it anymore without being prosecuted to the max.
Now, the other item on the ballot that's very noteworthy is a $45 million bond for the Pocatello Chubbuck School District 25. Now, the main goal of the bond is to help renovate Highland High School after the devastating fire that happened back in February. And the bond will also include making improvements to the gym facilities at Century High School. Now, we will have full coverage for you tonight on if that bond passes and who will be filling the seats for the Pocatello City Council. Reporting live here in Pocatello, I'm Cole Sams. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Cole, good luck there tonight. Thanks. They're from Bannock County. We've been in Bonneville and Bannock. Let's go now to Madison County. Eyewitness News 3's Braden Wilson has spent much of the day at 2 precincts there at Madison High School. Braden.
Now, I'm here at Madison High School, which is home to Madison County's voting precincts 8 and 15. Now, I wanted to come to these precincts today and talk to voters about the mayoral races and why it was so important for them to come out and vote. Here's what they had to say.
Well, this is our opportunity to have an impact on our community. We get to look at people and their values and see where they align with ours and make a difference.
It's important to come out and vote so that I know who the candidates are, know who's representing us as government, if they feel heavy on government or if they feel like the people should be able to make choices.
I also spoke with the candidates in order to see what they plan to do as soon as the results come in later tonight. Mayor Jerry Merrill had this to say.
We've got our downtown project going on that we're excited about, getting some more work done. We've got a new park project that we're going to be working on, and of course continuing on trying to look at new and better ways to do road repairs and road construction, and trying to improve our roadways and things like that.
Mike Glasscock says first would be getting people more involved.
There's actually a form right here at City Hall that you can fill out to be considered for a position on a committee. And if you are at all interested in helping out your city, I would ask you to come down and fill one of those out.
In an interview with BYU Idaho Radio, Luke Evans says he wants to improve the poverty many in the city face.
We really need to figure out a way to not only help people get out of debt, get on a budget really, but get out of debt, but also increase their wages. So I think that's definitely one thing, bringing more commerce here, bringing in businesses that people want to see here to help give us some good industry and some higher paying jobs.
Now, if you haven't had a chance to come out and vote, don't worry, there's still plenty of time. These polls will be open until 8 o'clock tonight. So get out and vote and make sure your voice is heard in these city races. In Madison County, I'm Braden Wilson.
Braden, thanks a lot. Now let's go to Bingham County. The Shelley School District 60 is proposing a bond to build a new high school and make improvements to existing schools. Kaylee Galaviz visited Riverview Elementary School. That is one of the polling locations in Shelley. She has more about the bond and how voters are feeling about it today. Kaylee.
Residents within the Shelley Joint School District 60 will get to decide whether or not the district will build a new high school.
There's a lot of growth in this community, will continue to be a lot of growth, and so we need to make sure that we address that, but we need to make sure we address it appropriately.
The $67.8 million bond will provide funds to build a new high school and make improvements to existing schools. The estimated average annual cost to the taxpayer on the proposed bond is $259 per $100,000 of taxable assessed value. The interest rate expected on the bond is 3.68% per annum.
A lot of mixed emotions with it. I see good and bad. I want it to be something for our community to help it. It is growing, and I know it's something we need, but I want it to make sure it's done right.
I'm kind of against it because it just seems scattered. First off, they're trying to bond for the maximum amount of money. It's kind of like saying, just give us an open checkbook and we'll figure out later what we're going to do with it. I don't like that kind of philosophy. It sounds irresponsible to me.
If the new school does get approved, District 60 says it is expected to be up and ready by fall 2027. Reporting in Bingham County, I'm Kaylee Galaviz.